Good
Konnichiwa.
Oh, from Aomori, we are still on approach. This is our penultimate port in Japan.
I know.
But we have an exciting adventure today. Shore Excursions Asia, we're going to head about an hour away to a town that is known.
Right.
It's renowned for a cherry blossom viewing spot, and we've heard the blooms look good today.
So I think we're here for the peak season. Even if it's not, I'm still going to be like, whoa, because, you know, they're cool.
And then we come back to town to do some things in town. So quite the action-packed day, 8.5 hour full day tour.
Yeah, we're here pretty late, actually.
Ooh, so let's get some breakfast and let's get it going.
Let's get rolling.
Well, gangways were deck 5 and deck 4 today. Well, down here past the ship tour buses should be our tour buses. About halfway through the journey, we pulled off to the side of the road for restroom opportunities and some views of Mount Iwake in the distance, but he said we will be getting closer to the mountain today. There's a little zoomed in view. Man, our guide today is quite a comedian. He should be on Johnny Carson. I don't know.
He is 73, spry as anything, very funny, brought everybody water. We were worried for his safety a few times because he was, you know, almost fell a few times. He's cracking everybody up though. He's just the cutest thing ever. So we're having a good adventure so far.
So far. All right, let's see if we can head on to the actual first stop.
Yeah.
First official stop here at Choshoji Temple. Oh, we've got all kinds of stuff to look at. There's a monument there. We saw a big wooden gate over here. About 30 minutes of free time to roam around. Oh, there's a nice bell over here we can look at, but I think there's 30 some odd Zen temples in this complex. We've got all kinds of cherry trees down here, so I believe this is a war monument or memorial we are currently walking towards. Well, they've got signage about army bases built in 1945 and photo stops. Well, and I guess this can be like an inside visit kind of place. Looks like they've got brochures and such inside. Oh, we got views of the mountain. I see why everybody went this way.
So hey guys, this is Mount Fuji.
Sure it is.
It's not, but it's a beautiful clear day and we're just gonna pretend. Although we did see peaks of Mount Fuji from the bus.
Not today.
Not today. No.
Yeah.
The other day.
Yeah, this is Mount Iwake, just to be clear. I remember because, you know, Star Wars, Ewok, Iwake. We just got some photos taken by our guide with a glorious mountain in the background. There's a cemetery beside this monument. Well, let's cut in here to the temple. We have to stop and admire this giant wooden gate, and I believe we learned that these structures are original still, dating back to early 1600s. Yeah, and they usually built this stuff with no fasteners, just fancy, you know, woodwork joints and things like that. So we have another cemetery over to that side. I think this is the main hall and kitchen building in front of us. Yeah, temple kitchen. Oh, a lot of these rooms, well, minus the fancy wallpapers, are reminding us of the castle that we walked through that we couldn't show. Just empty rooms, mats on the floor. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a lot like the Kyoto Castle, the one-story thing we went through. Looks like it dead ends up here and you turn around. Jumped over now into another building. That's cool, the details. Well, let's head back out. So we have come to Hirosaki Castle and Park, one of the most famous cherry blossom destinations in Japan. That's funny, our guide was asking Dee if she did any sports because she's tall.
Yes.
We've also been told to find the crowds here.
All the best stuff is with crowds, though. We know this.
Oh, we lost the group. We got stuck at a crosswalk. All right, let's see if we can catch up.
Okay.
So now we have been released to our own devices. I guess there is an admission cost to come here, but it's included in the tour and the guide has taken care of it.
It's full bloom. Yeah. And it's gorgeous.
So full bloom indeed. Apparently we are here during part of the festival. The forecasts were correct and we are right in bloom time. Well, here's some tunes coming up from up here. Well, here is something quite castle looking. Yeah, this is the reason folks come this time of year. Oh, there's a bridge up here. You can take a boat ride under the bridge in the cherry blossoms. Wow.
That's pretty.
Tons of shops and such through here. Well, you see a few of the petals falling down. Maybe we'll get blessed by a petal today. Oh, now I see why this bridge is popular. Okay, there's the view from the bridge. Just keeps going and going. Yeah, we've got mostly the white cherry trees. I've seen some pinks and some of those sort of, I would call them like weeping, the more dangly pink trees as well. I don't know the official names for the different types of cherry trees.
They're more in the middle, though. Yeah.
There's some of those weeping kind of trees, as I was calling them. Well, I hope you like cherry blossom photos, because I think there's going to be a few of those today.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
Now, we decided to turn away from the actual main castle gate. Y'all, we found a quiet place with cherry trees. There's a few people over here, but much calmer.
Gorgeous.
When you get the backside of that thing we were looking at earlier.
A bee just landed on my
And
hand.
a bee will land on you over here.
Hey, nature. I love you, too.
I think if we stand here, we'll be blessed. We're seeing lots of petals come down, because you're not supposed to pluck the petals. But if they fall and bless you, that's okay. All right, let's come back over here to the more popular part. So you're not allowed to go up to what I assume might be some guard tower type structures. That's what we've been seeing so far. Nice little tree-filled park area. Gosh, there's a lot of people over here. What are they gathered for? Yeah, I feel like we're all staring toward these couple of trees, so maybe if anybody knows the significance of this specific area.
It kind of makes like a picture frame, like a circular picture frame.
It looks a little heartish, actually, and maybe that's why. Great photo op.
When you see a crowd, you go figure out what they're doing.
And then you run away and go by yourself again.
Yeah, basically.
So fun fact, sakura is the word for the cherry blossoms themselves, and hanami is the word for the viewing of the cherry blossoms. So we are practicing some hanami right now. Man, all this sakura has got me hungry. And we're also seeing lots of apple products, because apparently Aomori is really, really, really famous for apple production. We're making our way back out of the park to try to see if we can find some affordable food options. Our guide said maybe don't eat in the park unless you feel like you have to. There's tons of stands and food trucks. Gosh, they got apple-filled spring rolls. Beautiful architecture to continue to look at.
I feel like we have to try something with apples.
I think we do. And actually, the bus parking lot is literally right there. So, hey, we're in good position.
Can't beat it.
So what have we found first of all? We have gotten grilled chicken skewers, and they put mayonnaise on top and sort of gave it a little torchy action. Yeah. And fried pasta.
I keep seeing everybody walk around with this. We thought it was sweet potatoes, but she said it's pasta. And I said, when in Rome, let's try it.
Yeah, people have been having fried pasta and beer. I'm like, wow, well, let's dig in. Yeah, these are addictively delicious. Now, granted, I'm the kind of child that I used to eat spaghetti out of a green box made by a company called Kraft. Dee does not enjoy the spaghetti.
No, it's
but
gross.
I'm the kind that when it was my night to cook spaghetti, I would eat a couple of the noodles just out of the box while I was waiting for the water to boil. This is reminiscent of that experience, but fried, it is so much crunchier and so much tastier than raw spaghetti. Yeah, and it's very crunchy. Y'all, it good. So now we can sit here and look at even more cherry blossoms, but we can also enjoy those apple-filled spring rolls, they called this. It's like a hot apple pie.
I feel like it's like fair food or something, you know, like it's a big festival and like they have all the stands and it's really fun and we're sitting with locals and, you know, just sort of chatting the best we can. It's really nice.
Cheers. Ooh, it's crunchy.
Light, airy, and crispy. And then like
Oh yeah, let's look at it.
apple pie, not apple pie, but just apple filling and some sort of like maybe an anglaise sauce, but not too sweet. I would say refreshing. It's not refreshing, it's good. It's hot.
Let's head back to the bus. We rode about 40 minutes back toward Aomori proper and have stopped at a museum to learn about prehistoric stuff and things. Well, we're going to come in here and get some brochures. I think I'm understanding that this is free admission. There's the words I'm looking for. It's an outdoor area. Well, that's fun. Sort of a diorama. Is that the right word?
Yeah, diorama.
Holy sprawling wonderland of wonders. Okay, I think we've got about 45 minutes to explore here. Well, the brochure we got says 500 yen admission, but apparently we thought we understood that it was free today. It's included in the tour regardless, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, I see they were referring to a big sort of 3-level relic that nobody really knows what it is. Maybe we'll get a closer peek at that as we progress.
Kind of looks like scaffolding.
So these they're referring to as pit buildings. It is kind of a building over a pit. Huh.
It's like Hobbiton. No, it's not.
Wow.
I mean, just the smaller structures and like the moss-covered domiciles. I'm just trying to be smart.
Guys, we're back in Hobbiton.
It's not Hobbiton.
Well, I guess these can be entered, but I'm going to say, too tall for that.
We did the caves yesterday. That was fun.
Oh, I really like this sort of grassed over one. It gives that Hobbit feel.
Yeah.
Remains of large pit building. Oh, wow. Ooh, what's down in here? Let me try to keep my shadow off of it. It's a giant hole. Cool. Oh, it's a burial pit. Got some structures that are sort of raised up and put on stilts. We'll make our way over here toward what we're referring to as the giant scaffolding.
For lack of a better word.
So there it is, the relic of mystery. 3 stories of mystery.
Our guide said nobody knows what it is. So, yeah.
So we don't know what to tell you.
You can make up your own conclusion about it.
Scaffolding. Oh wow, this might be, well, other than the giant 3-story thing, the largest structure on the property. Large pit building, it says. So hey, let's give this one a try. So this was actually an accessible entrance with a ramp. They do have stairs down at the far end. Yeah, look at this. Nice. And we'll go up the stairs. It's a fascinating peek back. I think we'll go maybe back to the inside building and see if there's any exhibits to learn from in there, though, before our time's up.
Sounds good.
There's all kinds of stuff down this way. They even have a gift shop, of course. And these are called expressive clay figures. They are. Oh, wow, this is a tiny one.
It's a baby.
Expressive, BB. Well, they've got several cases of things all here around what I'm calling the gift shop area. It looks like they do craft workshops. We passed by something that looked like a cooking classroom, maybe. Oh, we've got an exit right there. Yeah, we kind of came in and made a gigantic circle, so boom. Oh, never mind. We found the gift shop proper.
I think that's apple pie.
Wow.
That's what the picture looks like anyway.
Whoa, there's the wind. All right, we've ended up with some, I'm going to call it spaghetti ice cream from this place. Huh, cool. Back on the bus. Last stop, we have come over to the Festival Museum. Now, we were confused because we were made to get off the bus a little ways away, and then the bus has come over to park here, but they couldn't drop us off here for some reason. Anyway, we're working on the logistics. Okay, we finally found the right building. There were some, we'll have to get into this story later, but yeah. Oh, we are greeted, oh my gosh, the lights in here might play havoc with the camera. Anyway, we are greeted with art parade stuff. Okay, so we are self-guided. You just follow the arrows and the beautiful illuminations. All right, the signs say pictures are allowed. Oh, we got a traffic jam here in the Lantern Hall. Oh, wait for it. We just got a peek in the next room from around the corner. Ooh, oh, let the lighting adjust. It's too bright. There we go. We'll get a little closer. I love all the, I don't know, I guess are these painted? I really have not done much research or learned much about these floats, but that is, wow.
It's not like paper mache. No, that would be really not strong.
Yeah, I think these floats, like the giant thing we were just looking at, they hand carry those in the festival. There's the back side of that. Let's make our way down. They are eating sushi in a restaurant right behind me, and I'm very sad because I could use some sushi. We had a lot of fried food today, actually. I need something fresh. This one's got a bear on it for Nature D. That's cute.
Just needs a cat. It would be perfect.
Oh, there's another peek at the inside structure of these. Let's do a flyby of all these masked faces up above. Oh, I see a sign up here that it looks like it's a gift shop and an exit, so not huge, but wow. One last roll over to the bus. Home sweet home. Hey guys, it's Editing Jay here with the penultimate tour wrap-up for Japan. Now overall we had a really enjoyable day. I think favorite stops, obviously the castle and the park grounds, being able to walk around and see all those cherry blossoms. And it was timed so that we were there when they were in full bloom. We missed it on the South Island, but we did make it on the North Island, and it was glorious. Now there were a lot of people there because it was glorious, but that's how cherry blossom season works. I think my second most looked forward to was that museum, all of the colorful parade floats all lit up, and learning about them. I think they said they can weigh up to a ton and they are hand carried by a whole bunch of people in this parade. That was fascinating. We could have spent a lot more time in that place. Now, we did have a couple of issues over the course of the day, some of which were from our end as passengers, I guess you could say, and some of which from the tour guide's end. I know we started off by saying how comedic he was, and he was the cutest gentleman, but there were a couple of little fumbles over the course of the day that I think messed things up for both buses. Let's go stop by stop. So first stop was the temple and the war memorial. No issues there at all. Second stop was the castle and the surrounding grounds with the cherry blossoms. There was a little bit of a, I guess, miscommunication between the two guides. Apparently our guide had all of the money to buy tickets to get into the grounds around the castle, and the guide from bus 2 couldn't get in touch with him to get that money. So they were delayed. I assume they eventually did get together, but they were delayed in getting access to the actual castle grounds. We really didn't even know that we had access to the castle grounds, so I'm not sure. The itinerary did say something about exploring the grounds around the castle. Anyway, so we weren't sure. We didn't get very close to the castle, and we weren't sure if we were supposed to. Does that make sense? Now, also at the castle stop, we had a guest go missing. I know, right? We all were getting back on the bus, and we realized, we're missing one person. I knew who it was, and I was able to call him and talk him back. Apparently, we had all entered through the south entrance of the castle grounds, or the park, and he had come out the north entrance trying to find the bus. And so I ended up staying on the phone with him and talking him all around the property. What do you see now? What do you see now? Turn this way. And we got him back, but it took 45 minutes. Now, in that 45 minutes, we did end up deciding to cut the lunch break because of that delay. So, but most of us had actually snacked and eaten around the grounds like we did. We had the chicken and the pasta and the apple dessert. So most folks didn't want lunch, and we decided just sort of skip that and roll on. So third stop was the historical site. No issues there. That was actually a really fascinating stop. The fourth site was the museum. Now, for some reason, we ended up getting off the bus and being led about, I'd say 5 minutes, walking in the wrong direction before the guide realized, oops, he was taking us to the wrong building. So turned around, took us right back to where the bus had parked, and that was our museum. So we lost a few minutes there, but the time that we did have inside that was fantastic. I think that's the main things to talk about for the day. So great tour, great stops. We just had a couple of speed bumps. This might have been the most speed bumps in a single day that we had, but we still had a very enjoyable day. Anyway, we have one port in Japan left, so stay tuned. It's coming up soon. We'll see you then.